Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we have some fresh developments surrounding Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and the wider British royal family. From a surprise international travel plan to a touching moment involved injured veterans to a business shakeup that has raised eyebrows in the entertainment world. And of course, the big question many royal watchers still ask: will the relationship between Prince William and his younger brother Prince Harry ever truly heal? Guys, stay with me because today we are unpacking everything in details. We are breaking it down step by step. And as always, I want to hear your thoughts. So feel free to share your opinion in the comment section. Now, let's begin with a story that is already generating buzz in royal circles. You see, Harry and Meghan Markle, they are preparing for another international trip. And reports suggest that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may soon be heading back to a country that holds deep memories for them. That is Australia. And many royal followers will remember that years back, when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were still working royals, their tour of Australia drew massive crowds and intensive media attention. And now, several years later, there are strong indications that the couple could be planning another visit. But this time, the circumstances are completely different. They are no longer operating as official members of the royal household. Instead, they now represent their independent charitable and media ventures. And sources say that the trip could involve charity engagements, meetings with veterans, and even possible media appearances. And for Prince Harry, Australia is more than just another travel destination. The country has long supported initiatives connected to the Invictus Game Foundation, a project that remains very close to his heart. And this Invictus Game, as many of you know, celebrates the resilience of wounded soldiers and veterans who refuse to let injuries define their future. And this brings us to the next important development, guys. This is like a message of encouragement from Prince Harry. And in a recent moment that captured attention among veteran communities, Prince Harry sent out a message of support to a well-known figure connected to the Invictus movement. The athlete in question is Kurt Menard, who has become an inspiring symbol of perseverance. And Scott lost both legs during military services, but later transformed his life through sport. And Prince Harry praised the determination showed by athletes like Scott, and he also spoke about the power of resilience. And according to Prince Harry, the Invictus community proves something powerful. That is, that physical setbacks do not have to define a person's future. And moments like this remind many supporters why Prince Harry originally created the Invictus Games. Even critics of the Duke often acknowledge that this particular initiative has made a meaningful difference. And speaking of global attention, another major development has emerged, involving Meghan Markle's business ventures. And Meghan Markle's brand faces a surprising business twist. And in the entertainment industry today, partnerships often shift without warning. And that seems to be exactly what has happened with Meghan Markle's lifestyle ventures. And the streaming giant Netflix, which previously collaborated with the Successes on multiple projects, has reportedly stepped away from a partnership linked to Meghan's lifestyle brand. And the brand, called As Ever, was expected to explore themselves around lifestyles, food, and inspiration. But however, entertainment insiders now say that Netflix will not continue working with the brand in the way originally expected. And that does not necessarily mean the relationship between Netflix and the Successes is completely over. No, the couple still has connections through their media companies. But observers say the shift reflects the unpredictable nature of media partnerships. And some royal commentators believe dis development could push Meghan Markle towards new collaborations in the future, who knows. And others also think she may not pivot towards independent projects instead. But why business headlines continue to evolve, there's another storyline, like royal storyline, that refuses to fade away. Dat ongoing distance between Harry and William. And one of the most talked about royal family issues in recent years still remains the relationship between Prince Harry and Prince William, once known as an inseparable brotherly love. The two princes now, however, appear to live very separate lives. And William continues his duties as a future king within the royal institution, while Prince Harry, meanwhile, has built a completely different life across the Atlantic with his family. And reports from royal insiders also suggest the distance between these two brothers has not changed significantly over the past few years. Communication is said to be limited. Their public appearances together have been extremely rare, and for many observers dis situation is deeply emotional. After all, the two brothers once shared extraordinary experiences, growing up under the in ten se spotlight of royal family. They supported each other through difficult moments following the tragic death of their mom. But today, yet today, their paths appear very different. Some royal watchers still hold hope that time could eventually bring reconciliation, who knows, while others believe the divide may remain for a long time. Now, when we look at these developments together, an interesting picture emerges. Prince Harry continues focusing on causes that connect him with veterans and international communities, while Meghan Markle continues exploring opportunities in media, businesses, and even in her lifestyle branding. And meanwhile, the traditional royal structure continues under the leadership of King Charles III, with Prince William preparing for the future role of monarchy. And in many ways, the royal story has evolved into two separate worlds. One is based inside the palace system, and while the other is operating outside of it. But the global fascination with the successes remain incredibly strong. And every new update sparks fresh debates among the royal fans, the critics, and even the commentators alike. So you see, those are the latest developments surrounding Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and also the royal family. A possible international visit, a heartfelt message supporting wounded veterans, and a surprising business development involving Netflix. Then the continuing question about the relationship between Prince Harry and Prince William. Now guys, what do you think about all of this? Do you believe the royal brothers might eventually rebuild their bond, or do you think their lives have now moved permanently in different directions? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you enjoy royal updates like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification so you never miss the next story. Until then, thank you for watching, and I will see you again in the next video.